It says lol. Okay. Oh, anyway, Ruckus Rugby. We're back. I don't know what episode it is now. I just got sidetracked. But
Well, this is not the Super Rugby preview, so whatever. It can be whatever.
yeah, true. So it's our and now warning, cooling problem has been detected in your computer, but yeah. So yes, the All Blacks Rugby Championship squad got announced, and yeah, we'll go through, look at it, and give some thoughts on it. So
this squad's only for the first 2 games as well, and then they're going to cut it down.
okay, yeah,
yeah,
because that's why I was wondering what you were meaning by cutting it down at first. I mean, well, do you mean like as in the squad for the first game? Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Just another interesting thing is they're the people who missed out. Steve Hansen said they're going to play. I think Te Rangi and Nathan Harris and probably a few others are playing for the Māori All Blacks, and they're going to get an opportunity. He said they can have the opportunity,
Well, to show them what. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're done. Like, look how many people they got. Too many players. They probably have to choose them, unless they play real poorly or something.
Yeah, I'd say they're probably going to have to, wait until next Super Rugby season to make a claim.
Yeah,
because I think the selectors have already decided what.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so maybe I'll start the hookers then.
Right.
So we got Asafo Amoa, Dane Coles, Liam Coltman, and Cody Taylor. So, yeah, I guess Asafo Amoa is the surprise one there. He's been there before, but
he's been there before. He's got what the coaches I think are looking for. Just he's got the all round. He's a beast on attack and he's a beast on defense.
Yeah,
maybe just needs to probably work out on line out delivery, or
What's strange to me is Nathan Harris was the 3rd choice, but now he's like 5th choice.
Yeah, now he's on the outer. So.
And Asafo Amoa didn't even get that many games. Like he plays every game probably, but I don't even know if he plays every game because there's.
No, I don't think. He hasn't been recently. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess they're just choosing him for the future, and yeah. So who do you think would be the starter, Cody Taylor or Dane Coles? Because Cody Taylor's really stepped up, eh?
Yeah, I'd say it's. I mean, you could start Cody Taylor. You're not really losing anything. But I mean, I think they'll just start with Dane Coles.
Yeah.
I mean,
think that's when the All Blacks looked a bit shaky last year, and they didn't have like Dane Coles and a few others. So maybe they'll be back to being a dangerous team, more dangerous with him there starting.
Yeah,
you can go either way, really, but
yeah. I mean, there's no real shocks in the selections for the hookers. Basically, it was pretty. Liam Coltman, I say, probably deserves to be there.
Yeah, he was playing good.
Yeah,
he's like turning it over, and he's playing really well. He's like one of the standout Highlanders, anyway.
Yeah. Right, so props. I'll get into props. We've got Owen Franks, Nipol Alala, Joe Moody, Atu Moli, Angus Ta'avau, Kau Tuinukuafe, and Ofa Tuangafasi.
Well, we both, in our predictions, we both got that right, except for Atu Moli.
Yeah.
What team? Chiefs. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, the Chiefs are providing quite a lot of props to the All Blacks, eh?
Well, yeah.
3, yeah.
And obviously, the 2 Blues there. They're probably the more solid, more guaranteed selections.
Well, they had the best scrum in the whole competition, the Blues, winning percent-wise, but they didn't even start most of the year. They got those other fellas.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But, I would have I don't have any problems with that. Can't think of anyone else you'd put in there.
Well, yeah, it's about as solid as you're going to get.
As long as you have, I think, Carl, Offa, Joe Moody, Owen Franks, and Nepo, because they've been there for a bit of a while now. So, yeah. No real surprises, I think. Maybe just Ollie.
Yeah.
Okay, should we move on to locks and maybe include the utility forward because he's gonna be a lock. Let's face it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got Brody Vitalik, Patrick Tuipulotu, Samuel Whitelock, and the utility forward Jackson Hemmerpaw. So, nothing really surprising there, eh?
No, yeah, but
when I first saw this, I was like, "What the hell? Where's Scott Barrett and Brian Crotty?" But they got injured in that last game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, "Oh, no, what's happened?" But yeah, so yeah, they'll be missing Scott Barrett, but I think he deserves to be there. He's playing good. Yeah. He was the captain. Leadership, calls the line out, so he can do it all. And then ball carry. So no qualms there.
Yeah, no qualms there either. So loose forwards, and we've got a staggering amount of loose forwards.
Was it like 8 or 9? 8.
Yeah. So we've got Sam Kane, Via Fafita, Shannon Frizzell, Luke Jacobson, Dalton Papali'i, Kieran Reid, Artie Savia, and Matt Todd.
Yeah, so
this is the area where they're going to have to cut down. Yeah.
Yeah. So no Crusaders, or not no Crusaders, but a lot of the Crusaders are having a rest as well in that first game.
Yeah.
So probably Matt Todd is not going to play, and Kieran Reid might not play. Maybe, I'm not sure. So it could give some of those other younger guys a chance to actually get some game time because they only got those 2 games.
Yeah.
So I can't see everyone getting a shot. I kind of think they would like to look at Luke Jacobson, the new cap, and maybe Via Fafita or Shannon Frizzell is going to miss out, I think.
Yeah. I'd probably have to agree with that because you're going to definitely use Sam Kane.
Yeah, and Artie, and maybe even Matt Todd is going to miss out too, and Dalton Papali'i. Maybe they get Matt. I could imagine they just don't really. They know what Matt Todd brings, so he's probably just there in case someone gets injured. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate. Hopefully, I'm wrong. I like him so. But yeah, I'd like to see Luke Jacobson goes.
But I mean, you've got a good mix of skill and talent there as well. I mean,
yeah, they got so many number 7s. What, 4? 4 number 7s.
It's like they had it in their mind when Richie left. Was like, well, we're going to go on a hunt, and really develop some other number 7s. And I think
Yeah, and I can see they're probably going to they probably want to develop Dalton Papali'i. So I can't imagine they're gonna if they can manage not to give Matt Todd any game time, not to give him any, then they're probably not. Probably don't want to.
Yeah.
We'll see though. Hopefully I'm wrong because I did. So halfbacks, we got TJ Piranara, Aaron Smith, so no changes there, and then Brad Weber. I called this. Did you you called that too, eh?
Yeah, we both called it. Yeah.
Yeah, he deserved it. I'm really happy for him.
Yeah.
He plays really well. Pretty good all round. So
he's definitely edged out Tahuri Orangi. That's
I think he always had edged him out. Just he's kind of like a Matt Todd. They just don't really like that. But he played so well this season that I guess you just can't leave him out.
It's going to be interesting to see who they decide to use starting.
Well, I think this says that all these 3, unless Brad Weber has some sort of disaster game, because they're going to
Yeah.
take halfbacks to the World
Yeah.
Cup. So I could see they're all going. As long as he just does his job and plays well, he'll be fine. Because they kind of this you can't really change it now. I think there might be a few changes, calling up people, but this is pretty much the squad for the World Cup, and they're just going to cut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think there's going to be much experimenting. But hey, I'm glad for him.
Yeah. Brad Weather, definitely deserved to be named.
Yeah.
First 5/8 got Bowden Barrett, Josh Ioane, and Richie Mo'unga.
Feels empty without Damian McKenzie, man.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, you just expect to see his name there somewhere in the mix. Obviously, you would.
Yeah.
But
That Josh Ioane pick, oh man, like you could tell he ain't ready for All Black rugby. He's
yeah,
not ready for that. Richie Mo'unga is developed in the Crusaders, so
yeah.
he's been consistently playing at high levels with other All Blacks. Did he play with Dan Carter? Probably, eh?
Maybe. I'm not 100%, but
Yeah, so yeah.
but
Richie Ioane.
Josh Ioane, though, I mean, when you really think about what other number 10 really could they have called on?
Well, everyone else is really young.
Yeah,
I think Bowden Barrett's the most senior number 10 in New Zealand.
yeah.
And he's younger than us.
I know. Yeah. Oh no, but yeah. That's the good thing about Bowden Barrett now. He's experienced enough now.
Yeah.
And it holds the All Blacks in good stead. And Richie Moore. I mean, two really like classy number 10s, and then you got Ioane, and maybe Ioane's just he's probably in there just to like soak up some knowledge as well.
Yeah. If Bowden Barrett gets injured, oh man.
Yeah,
Richie,
yeah,
but it's like, yeah, actually they kind of sounded like they didn't want to call up Josh Ioane in the breakdown. They said like the loss of Damien, they had no choice. They got to call someone up, and he's been the benefactor of an injury, Josh Ioane.
yeah.
But it hurts them because actually he had racked up a few caps. McKenzie had like 20 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually started playing after Reko Ioane, but actually managed to rack up about the same amount of caps. So
Yeah. It would have been it would have been so good if Damien McKenzie hadn't have gone in, because
yeah,
I think maybe the All Blacks might have tried to persevere a bit more at number 10 possibly with him,
yeah,
because
like you think,
he needs a bit more time in there. So
yeah, you think about this. So Bowden Barrett, Damon McKenzie's got more caps than like Patrick Tuipulotu, Matt Todd, and they've been in there for like I think Patrick Tuipulotu's debut was like 2014 or something,
yeah,
and he's only got that many caps. So they actually valued Damien McKenzie a lot. So
yeah,
but it'll be interesting to see how Josh Ioane goes.
yeah. He just it's going to be interesting, but yeah.
All right, so we'll move on to the midfielders. Jack Goodhue, Nani Laumapi, and Anton Leonard Brown, Sonny Bill Williams. Any surprises?
Well, nah, not really. Yeah,
I was just surprised Ma'anonu's not there. So I guess they're not even going to go. They're not even thinking about going down that road.
yeah,
We both kind of thought that though.
yeah.
Wishful
I
thinking.
mean, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I suppose they're more looking towards the future, and basically that's
Yeah, it's kind of like we don't care. We want to win the World Cup, but may as well we gotta develop. Like it's not worth. We either win with the new players we're trying to develop, or we don't win. That's it. which is, I guess, it's good experience either way. How do you feel about Sonny Bill? Quite a lot of people don't really like him there. I think he's a has been.
Well, I can see both sides of the coin, but I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
but you would feel
the
you
guy
would
has
feel
got the guy has got skills. I mean, there's no doubt
yeah,
about it,
yeah.
and it's there's a reason why he's been selected. So,
And you know what? He is really hard defensively to shut down.
oh yeah, because he draws so many players. I mean,
And then still can get the pass. Whereas if they put Nani Laumape there, he doesn't really have an offload game. He's a 12 that you pass him the ball, you know what he's going to do. He's
yeah,
going to
he's only going one way
and
forward.
he's not tall, so they can wrap him up.
Yeah,
You know, I
he
think.
still takes a lot of defenders though, mind you.
Oh yeah, but if you're putting him up against, say, Owen Farrell,
Yeah.
who's he, as you know, he puts him some pretty big hits.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah,
and I think they tried to do that in the Lions tour, running down that channel at
yeah,
Sexton and Owen Farrell, and they were wrapping him up. Like, it looked painful, but he wasn't getting past them. So I think it's easier, like, if you're one of the people that's like, Nani Lamapi all day, number 12. I think you can see this year, the Crusaders like had him, and Crossie's not a guy. They had his number. He couldn't do anything.
yeah.
Not in the last game, but the game before that.
Well,
when
then
they
I
got
guess.
a
Well, I guess then this shows now that Crotty's out for the meantime. That
yeah,
is Nani's chance to really stake a
but
claim.
but actually Anton Leonard played 12 all season too. So yeah, can you hear me, mate? You've gone offline, maybe. Oh, anyway. Oh, can you hear
Yep.
me?
No,
No.
I can hear you, mate.
Do you want to do
Yeah,
the
I can hear.
utility backs and outside backs?
All right. So utility backs are Braden Enor, Geordie Barrett, outside backs at George Bridge, Reko Ioane, Sever Reese, and Ben Smith.
Yeah.
So a lot of names there. Pretty much. Well, I mean, standard. I mean, the only thing that you've really missed out is Naholo has not been picked.
Yeah. Kind of Steve Hansen said something not nice about him. He said like he's not hungry enough, basically.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a few surprises there. Braden Enor, George Bridge, and Sever Reese. We both said Reese, but I was thinking as well, like, I know Sever Reese played well, but equally, and I say equally, George Bridge and Braden Enor played. And they were setting up a lot of the stuff that he was scoring, like coming in off the wing. They're coming from the other side of their wing or vice versa and setting up stuff for him quite a lot. A lot of the tries he scored was off them.
Off their good work. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that Braden Enor, he just came onto the scene.
I know. Yeah.
George Bridge was a bit quieter this year.
He's a big unit, and he gets up a quite good pace as well because he can play on the wing. Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like an All Black.
And Geordie Barrett. Yeah. I think Geordie Barrett's coming into his own a bit now. He's getting,
I think
he's starting to play some good rugby. So, yeah.
So I think now we've said all that, they're gonna after the first two games, the squad's gonna get trimmed down to 31, and you know what, Geordie Barrett's going to the World Cup. I think he's one of those people that's probably guaranteed a seat realistically, unless he really messes up. So if Braden Enor, Sever Reese, and George Bridge want to go, probably only one of them can go, possibly. Because I think they probably just want to give Geordie Barrett the fullback or wing number 14 position, as they did against Italy, and Ben Smith. Have them on the field.
Yeah.
When it comes to big games. So,
but they obviously want to see Sever Reese's finishing. So
yeah. But like, you think if they're going to take Geordie Barrett, where does he go? there's no bench spot for him. Because, there's no bench spot. They're going to have the 23 jersey for a centre. Probably, like Crotty comes back, they probably want to have at least Crotty, Sonny Bill, and Tom Brown. So, you're thinking about World Cup final. If they're definitely going to take, it's Geordie Barrett's in the same. They're all competing for that one position because they're called number 11. So there's only really a bench spot or just being a reserve player that might play like Namibia or something in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So when you think that's going to be one of the most hotly contested, well, that and the loose forwards are going to be the most contended, really, spots.
Yeah. So I think Sever Reese, out of those guys, they probably want a specialist, but they already have a specialist on the wing with, they like a utility player at 14 as well, not a specialist. They have one specialist winger, and Sever Reese doesn't seem to be a specialist utility player. I mean, but George Bridger and especially that Braden Ennor are.
No, he's strictly a wing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they're Braden Ennor and George Bridge, especially Braden Ennor. If he plays well, he might have a spot.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
he is playing. Yeah, he's playing damn good rugby as well. So big guy, big unit. Yeah.
Okay, well, out of the hookers, who do you think will not get chosen after the first two games?
Well, you'd have to probably say. No, you probably have to say Almua.
Yeah, I think they won't take him either. They could. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, but they could be the whole thing that they might want to take him to a World Cup.
Yeah.
And he just plays the smaller teams, and just get some experience, and then, yeah.
What about props? You'd have to cut that down to 5.
So probably just Atu Moli and Angus Tarval won't get to go. Yeah, and I think out of, because everyone's pretty stable. I think the only position that might be contestable realistically is Nepal.
Yeah.
So he'd have to look terrible, to look great. We never know though.
Yeah.
I think they'll locks.
The locks won't change.
Yeah, except for if the utility forward. I think they won't take him, Jackson Hemapor. Okay, loose forwards. Who do you think is gonna get kicked? Realistically, they got 4 number 7s there, so they're probably only gonna take 2, maybe 3.
They won't take Luke Jacobson.
Who else? They're still not going to take that much.
Yeah,
probably going to be.
They probably won't take Papali'i.
I think they won't take Via Fafita and Shannon Frizzell.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought you were going to say.
Oh no, sorry, Via Fafita and maybe Matt. They won't take Matt Todd because they're racist.
Yeah.
Halfback.
It's like the coaches want to see what all these what they. I mean, there's so many players though. It's like
there's some people they're not going to test. They probably know. We know you're going to do the job, so.
No, yeah.
Just get some rest.
But I'm thinking of it from the Luke Jacobson point of view. He's just the new cap. He's fresh, so he's there. They're not going to go well. He's probably going to get limited game time.
Yeah, maybe.
Of the most when you think about it. And then they're not going to just thrust him straight into a World Cup. So he's there just to get some experience and be around the boys. And so.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Could be. but they don't have a number 6. And who knows if Liam Squire's going to decide he's okay. So that's why they could be looking.
Yeah.
Just in case. Get a specialist 6. And he can play number 7 as well. I think
halfback.
No, I think that's not going to change. Unless Brad Weber plays... If he plays terribly, then maybe they're going to call someone else. Otherwise, they're probably going to keep it the same. And first 5, I don't think they'll change. They might get rid of Josh.
And just through injury.
Yeah. I don't know who else they'd call up. But there is... Obviously, they're probably looking at Teddy Black a little bit because he's always in the mouldy All Blacks. So he's not far off.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
I'd probably take Teddy Black over Josh Ioane, to be honest. But yeah. And then
yeah, so would I.
I think centres is not going to change.
No, that won't change. Yeah, and we've already talked about the utility backs and that, so yeah.
So yes, us then.
Yeah. Well, we will see everyone again when I guess when the first game happens.
Super Rugby preview.
Oh yeah, for the final. Sorry, I'm getting way ahead. Keepers, yeah. All right.
Cheers.
Ka kite, everyone.